Oh, it's a bit bright. Oh, it's because the sun's shining through the window. Typical, isn't it? We're all like having to stay in and the weather's beautiful, just calling us to go out. So hi everyone. So I just thought I'd do some live crafting because lots of us are stuck in with not a lot to do. Some people are working. Ed's downstairs working. He's working from home and he's doing like a full day. Well, I'm working from home. That's what I normally do. So I thought there's probably lots of you sat at home, twiddling your thumbs, maybe a bit bored. So I thought let's get some crafting done. So I've pulled out all my celebration stuff. So if you've got that, you can join in. If not, substitute for something else. And I can see there are some people on. I'm just gonna get it up on my iPad so that I can sort of respond. Don't worry, you don't have to look at my face. I'm gonna take it off my face because you really want to see crafting, don't you? I assume. So let me just. Oh, tears. I'm not emotional. Although I was last night. How many people were emotional last night, clapping outside their house? It was just amazing. Those of you, if you're not in the UK, last night at 8 o'clock, we all clapped, all our sort of NHS workers and other key workers, and yeah, it was a very moving moment. So I was stood at my window because I need to take the volume off. There we go. So yeah, it was yeah, and I'm hoping that they actually heard it from the hospital. Hospital's not. It's not that far from where I live, and I know that sound travels because it's quite flat in Hull, and so I'm hoping that they heard it. So here we go. I'm gonna turn you down now. So thank you. I can see there's some people watching. So thank you. Morning, Andrea. So yeah. So I'm gonna cover the camera so you don't feel sick, and we'll go down to my craft mat, and we'll see what happens. Okay. So you're going to go, morning Karen, you're going to go black. I'm still here. Oh. Oh. Well, never mind. That ain't going to happen, is it? Right, I'm just going to. You're up early this morning. Yeah, I am, Jill. I was awake at 6 o'clock. Blooming nightmare. Right, that's my ceiling. Here we go. Right, I'm going to turn you the other way. And you can have a little look somewhere else. I do apologise for the sickness. I was trying to do this so this wouldn't happen, but hey ho. Let's get you in my proper camera holder, and should we zoom in a little bit? Let's move my phone, and there we are. Are we straight? Yeah, I think we're straight now. Oh, let's put the light back down. I moved it out of the way because it was in my face and it was a bit bright, I thought. So, hope that's all right. Is that okay, people? So yeah, so what have I got? Do you know, I pulled them all out and I realised actually I got lots. So I've got the lily pad bundle, which I just love, and I used it an awful lot at the beginning. And I haven't used it really since like the first couple of weeks of celebration, but beautiful set. I did use the stamp the other day actually, on the foils, so I might do a bit more of that. The ladybird one, I've not used that one. I've made a lovely pop-up card with that. Morning Rachel, and Thoughtful Blooms, lovely. I never got the punch with that, but the Petite Petals punch kind of works with it. Love these. I've just shared a card that I used these with today. These are just stunningly beautiful. Been working with this week, and my favourite paper. Now, to be fair, I have to confess I have hoarded this. Hi Parson. 6 a.m. in the US. I was up at 6. So yeah, I don't mind hoarding this because it's beautiful, and it's kind of probably end up with my perennial essence, which I've also kind of hoarded. And then we've got this lovely foiled sheet. So I don't know which to use first. Anybody got any suggestions? Which do you want me to use? And and we'll see what happens. So morning, Pat. So what do we want? I did think I might make a little bag out of this. Did have that thought this morning. Just thought that might look nice, and they would be like good for wedding favours if any of these colours themed with it. So that's quite one of my thoughts. And I haven't made, well, I made a mini album out of that, didn't I, right at the beginning? Because I always thought, oh, I did think about doing a mini album with this. They were some of my thoughts, and to maybe do a whole sheet of that with this, and then make something out of it, like a gift bag or something. They were some of my thoughts. Anybody fancy any of those? I know there's a bit of delay, so I just kind of wait, maybe. I'm still here. I thought I'd move so you don't think I'm frozen. So, anybody got any suggestions that they'd quite like me to do? If not, I might show you how I did that. I'll kind of prepare for doing that if nobody else says anything, and then maybe do something with the whole sheet, because it is quite beautiful. I'm a bit stuck as to how to use the vellum. Oh, I did a card. Oh, it's downstairs because it's ready to go in the post. So over on my blog, I did a card where I used the entire panel, you know, sort of like a card front. That was quite lovely. And yeah, I did think about doing. Love you, Milliamp. Thank you, Andrea. Yeah, I did have a little play actually before I came on with a thought. Always got lots of thoughts in my head. So I think I'm gonna do this. So I put it on the reverse side, and it kind of, sort of, fits these. So I thought I might do a sort of a mixture of colours on it. And I thought I might go a little bit subtle. Maybe I'd do the current in colours, not the ones that are about to retire, but the other ones. Let me pull them out. Got them. Right, and I have got a purple posy, because, well, actually I've got two. So I might start with a lighter colour first. So I'll go over with this, and see. So this is the reverse side of the lily pad, and I just kind of stamped it over the flower like that. So it's not a perfect print, but I sort of thought that was quite a nice way. So I'll randomly stamp some of these, and see what happens, and then see what I decide to turn it into. Not thought beyond that. There. So let's give that a scrub. You can see where this is a little bit blotchy. That's why they withdrew them. So let's go for this lovely blue. I've really not used these colours very much, and I do love that one. I have used that. Alright, where else should we go? I might go there. I could do stamp off, couldn't I? Actually, do a sort of second generation. What I found, so that's your first generation. Let's do a second generation over here. And what I found was, because the ink doesn't transfer on the foil, you get that effect. That's really quite cool, I think. So yeah, do a bit more of that. Stick it there. Right, so now let's try Rococo Rose, I think. I am going to get, and this will ensure that I use this, is the DSP, can't remember what it's called now, that goes with the heirlooms thing. I think I'm going to get that as my free SAB with my last order of this quarter, and that'll get me to use this paper. That's beautiful. I do like that. Yeah, so that was my thoughts, because I did like that paper when I first saw it, but we were doing a bit of a paper swap and nobody else wanted it, so didn't get it. But as it's free, I'm going to get it now. Let's go over there. And go over there. And then we've got terracotta tile, which is really not my favourite because it's sort of orangey. Morning, Hilary. Although I did have a bedroom once with terracotta in it, so I must have liked it. And it actually went with the colour very like that, so I had these two colours together. And I do remember, after we decorated, one of my friends came and I went, we finished the bedroom, what do you think? And she just stood there and she looked at it and she went, I can see it's very well decorated and I can see you spent a lot of time on it. Not really my colours, she said. Which I thought was the nicest way of saying, I don't like it, that I've ever heard. So yeah, that's a really nice effect, that. I need to make sure I leave some flowers for peacock. I want peacock to go there. So we'll go there. And maybe go down there. And then we'll put the peacock on and then we'll see what gaps I might have left. So what have we got? One over there. And then let's do a stamp off here. So how's everybody doing? Anybody staying in like me? I'm not going out. Staying in, keeping safe. Ed goes out and does shopping and things. I was going out for walks, but ever since I got my letter from the NHS, I decided I'd stay in, because I never thought I'd think of myself as vulnerable, but apparently I am. So I'm not going out anymore. So now we've just got some half ones now. And some leaves. Right, so I've got some halves. So we'll go there. Don't really want necessarily peacock next to peacock, but I am doing that. Let's get another one inked. Oh, Rachel, the ornate suite is just beautiful. I got it just before I went on holiday and managed to have a little play. I made about 7 cards, I think, before I went on holiday, and I've yet to film them now. So I want 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So what colour shall I put on that? I might do the blue. Seaside Spray. So we want, oh, that's got Seaside Spray next to it. Right, we'll do a full one there and a half one there, and then we'll do a different colour over there. Bit of Rococo Rose. Now and then I've got to decide, do I want to do the leaves? I think I should. There we go. So go over and do the leaves. Nice little subtle green. I could do a couple of different greens, couldn't I? Let's see what I can pull out. Oh, no, I don't want that one. That one. Oh. And that one. There, I've got soft sea foam and Pear Pizzazz. Pear Pizzazz I only just opened not very long ago, so I really haven't used it very much. So we'll get the leaf. And chuck these around quickly. That's the technical term. Right, so, oh, it's the wrong leaf. It's not the wrong leaf, it's the wrong side. Wally, there we go. Proper numpty. I was reading a post the other day and somebody put #numpty, and there was I think some Americans on the post going, I have no idea what numpty means, but I think I get the context. It is one of my favourite expressions, numpty. Used it a lot when I was a teacher, because sometimes my kids were proper numpties, and so it was highly appropriate to call them numpties, and much more professional than calling them Egypts, which is more descriptive of what they actually were sometimes. I might not do all these leaves because that might be quite boring to watch, but you just want me to get on with it. If this was a video I was recording for YouTube, I'd have probably started fast forwarding it by now. Heal yourself, Osley. Lupus, yeah, I've got rheumatoid arthritis, so it's my medication that lowers my immune system. So that's why I'm in. Don't want to risk it. I spent a week on lockdown in Fuerteventura prior to it all kicking off over here. So I'd already done a week, more or less, over there. Bit scary, not knowing whether or not we were going to get a flight home, I can tell you. But we coped. The free bar helped. We were still able to get drinks. Right. Oh, I've got none on that centre one there. So we'll go on there. Oh, can't see that one. There we go. Oh, you enjoy. Oh, thank you. No, it's Rachel. Yeah, been stuck in. I'm actually okay about being stuck in because, to be fair, I find that working from home, I don't go out very often anyway. I go to Guides on a Monday, Fat Club on a Wednesday. We usually go out to the pub at the weekend, and I could quite literally be inside all the rest of the time. I have thought about taking my trampette outside and doing some exercise in the backyard. I ain't got a garden. If you've seen my craft room tour, I would have showed you a quick glimpse of the view from my craft room window, and that's it. It's my yard. It's not very big, it's not very exciting, but I did think it is big enough for me trampette that I might stick that on. So I was going out for daily walks up until Thursday, which was when I got me. I'd been told on the Monday from the hospital that I was at risk, and then got the official letter, and it's like, right, now I've had the letter, it's there in black and white, I best stay in. So I say I was going out for a daily walk. I had made it my Lenten promise, and I kind of wanted to keep it up, so I think I'll do some exercise, which is really weird that all these people doing all this exercise with daily, what's his face, whatever his name is, online, doing daily workouts. Keep seeing people doing workouts with the kids, and it's like, never ever did I exercise daily, and now we're all going mad for exercise daily, which is good. I think we might just get some good habits now that we might keep for a long time. One of the habits that I hope we keep for a long time is caring about each other now. I'm sending loads of cards out to different people, and as a card maker, it's quite a good way of using up what I make. Make a card, send a card. I do try. Most of my cards do get sent, but I love the positive thoughts. Such lovely sentiments for right now. Nearly done. Have I got any leaves now I haven't done? Oh, there's a couple over there. And then we've got the little buds, which I'm not quite sure what to do with the little buds. Looking forward to the exercise. I ain't doing no exercise videos, Rachel. That'd be fun. Although I did think that it would be funny if Ed filmed me jumping up and down on my trampette. It'd be quite hilarious. So I might. Oh, I don't know. Don't know what to do about them buds. What I really need is like a filled in dot, really. Do you know, maybe if I cut a bit of this off, I might fashion a little dot. And that might work. Anybody else keep those rubber outlines? I keep them, and I think I'm going to use them for something. I have made shapes out of them before. Sort of a dot. So take the back off. Stick it on. I think I'm going to go. I think this nice would make it pop. You're doing the Joe Wick 10 minutes work. Does he do one especially for seniors? That's one that I ought to tune into, Jill. Perhaps we can do Jill and Jez go exercising. That would be funny. Yeah, I think that's kind of working, isn't it? I say, don't have to be precise because none of the others are. Now my eyes are running so much, it's like I'm looking through really thick lenses because I've still got my allergies. There we go, nearly done. What's that looking like? Are we liking the dots? I've decided to not change the colour on them. Just do. And then I might then just use Pretty Peacock to go with this. I don't know. I might use a bit of them all. Totally missed that one. Get in there. Over here. Have I missed any? Over in the corner here. There. Oh, I missed a leaf there. Oh. Right, so we want another leaf. Up there. I think that's it. I think we're done. So that is one way of colouring that paper.